Ancient gods like you've never seen. 7 eccentric stories from mythology's depths. Hey everyone, it's me, number 7, Wakatiki. When the great Polynesian god Maui was born, his father, the weather god Tangaroa, was so overcome with joy that he threw a huge party inviting all the gods and all the monsters. But then Maui upset his sister and she put a curse on him. She transformed him into a lizard. And although he could have easily shaken it off, he decided to live out the curse, becoming a great lizard god. In fact, he became so powerful that when he battled the evil lizard Maui, they shook the earth so violently that islands were created. And that's why in some myths, Maui is considered a trickster god, and in others a hero. Number 6, Raven. The Cherokee creation myth tells of a race of giants who lived before the days of man. They lived by killing animals and eating their livers, and the only way to escape their wrath was to hide in the mountains. One day, the animals came up with a plan. They asked the raven to go steal the giant S-brains so that they would stop eating their friends. So the raven did. And in exchange, the animals gave him the secret to immortality. He was only allowed to eat the livers of animals instead of brains. Number 5, Ymir. Long before the days of man, there was a race of giants called the Ymir, who lived deep within the earth. They worshipped the goddess Ige, but when she died, they needed a new leader. So they turned to the wisest and oldest of the Ymir, a woman named Yor. She led them to the surface where they built huge fortresses of gold and silver. Then one day, a band of human hunters stumbled upon their home and killed many of the Ymir. So Yor led her people back into the earth, vowing revenge. She took the humans' weapons and used them to forge the first plow, which is why the goddess of agriculture is sometimes called the Ymir. Number 4, Tiamat. According to Babylonian mythology, the world began with the goddess Tiamat. She was the embodiment of the chaotic waters that covered the earth, the air, the sky, and even the underworld. But eventually, order began to emerge from chaos. The sun and the moon rose and fell each day, the winds shifted, seasons changed, and Tiamat hated it. She wanted things to be more like they had been, pure chaos. So she unleashed a great storm upon the world. The gods sent their best hero, Marduk, to defeat her. But at the last moment, he spared her life. He took her children, the demons, and cast them down into the underworld. And there, with the help of 60 great lords, he chained her down and turned her into the foundation of the earth. No, 3. Pangu, the ancient Chinese, told a very different story of creation. They said that the world began with a giant bird